And today, we're reacting to It Keeps Getting Worse for Young Thug. At this point, bruh, just expose everything, bruh. Just let us know everything about everybody, man. Just let it all out, bruh. Who here's respect has gone straight out the window for Young Thug? Raise your hand and say, alright. Because, boy, let's get into it, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge watch the channel. Love you, I appreciate you. Great for y'all. We gone, man. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm finishing the video. Binge watch the channel. Let's do it, man.
I don't know who exactly is preying on Young Thug's downfall, but whoever it is, they gotta be one of God's favorite soldiers, bro. Because Young Thug's downfall has been something to behold.
Yeah.
It's been drastic, bro. Young Thug a week ago was revered. He was looked at as a pillar of the culture. He was looked at as somebody.
Can't wait till Young Thug drop his album. All of that.
He was going down as a hip-hop legend. Young Thug has went from revered a week ago to now we look at Young Thug as an absolute joke and a clown. And a lot of it, to be honest, is of no fault of his own in terms of what was released publicly, because Young Thug still haven't done an interview yet. But what Young Thug did in jail and before jail is coming back to haunt him. We already heard about the snitching allegations. That took away every street credibility, any and all respect he has ever gotten in the culture or in the streets. That's been taken away. Now Young Thug credibility was taken away when he was exposed on that jail call for admitting that he purchased fake sales for not only Gunna's album, for his album as well. Now Young Thug, just his credibility as a man is now being called into question. People are now looking at Young Thug after these additional leaks that dropped this morning. People are now looking at
Young Thug. That dropped this morning. What else are they? What do they have on him? What else do they have on him, bro? And you know what's messed up is they're not even letting him breathe. They're not even letting a day, week, nothing go by. We hitting him, bow, bow, whoa, hey, whoa. Jesus. We dropping on him. Whoa, shit, that's crazy too. We dropping new material. Damn, let me just start.
Yo, you just a hoe. Yo, you just a cornball. You're just a clown. And it all started when Young Thug got a jail call leak of him talking about Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my God.
And from this conversation, you could already tell the type of person Young Thug is someone that none of us would ever want to befriend.
With the racks, with Kendrick, Gucci grocery bag. Say again?
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
right. You getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake, I ain't getting no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Within 20 seconds of the call, Young Thug is already expressing he don't like how
Here he go, bro. You can't respect nothing a man do, bro. Golly. You just steady talk, bro. He is just steady talking about that. I don't like niggas that be like that. Like, bro. But then, we'll get him on my verse, though. But again, though, like, it's again, half of it, too, is kind of like, we know, like, this is all business. This is the end of the day. You feel me? So, I guess everybody don't gotta like each other. You feel me? I'm just trying to get them. We both trying to win and get a good song. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick Lamar don't do songs with other artists. So here's the backstory and here's what's going on. Young Thug is working on Business is Business. He's working on dropping the album. Now, Young Thug and Kendrick Lamar don't have a direct relationship. They aren't close. They don't have a super close friendship. So Young Thug team got to go through the label. They eventually go through the label through different connects, and they was able to get the song to Kendrick Lamar. Okay. They were told Kendrick Lamar is pondering it. He might do it. We'll give you guys his decision shortly. Kendrick Lamar don't send a song back. Time starts to go by. They start to ask the Connect, yo, what's going on? The Connect then tells Young Thug's manager, Yo, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know. Like, he was thinking about it, but it looks like Young Thug got too many features on the album already. He's not really feeling it. Now, Cold War.
How'd that go for Cardi joint though? I mean, that's an interesting that. I guess you can give. Hey, he want to give him the runaround. That's fine. You want to give Buddy the runaround? I'm not mad at it. Give him the runaround. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. But Cardi, if we look at Cardi's joint, we could just pull it up right here. We can pull it up right here. Oh, maybe not on this one. On Apple Music though, we can. Let's pull it up right here. Let's see what Cardi's album looked like with the features. Because he had quite a bit, unless he just capped out to him. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. My computer loading a little bit slow. Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Kendrick, Jhené Aiko, Skepta, Future, Travis, Kendrick, Travis, Uzi, Future, Thug, Ty Dolla Signs, Uzi, and then he dropped a little bit of a deluxe, right? He added some extra ones. Do those have any on there? Travis, and that was it. So that's a lot of features. But does he mean? Let me see. What was that last? Oh, okay. He's talking about this one. Business is Business. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that what we say for Cardi? Similar though. So I mean, but it is Playboy Cardi. But during that time, Thug was a big thing for Thug to drop too, because it was during this situation. At the end of the day, it was good to go with the Cardi one. I feel like.
For he got too many features on the album is he got Drake on his album. Now, Kendrick Lamar's never said that. They never said it's because of Drake.
I didn't even think about that.
But when you look at the feature list, Drake is on there, and that could possibly be the only dude where Kendrick Lamar sees and says,
yeah,
I ain't really trying to be on no album with Drake right now, man. We got some business to handle. And obviously we know the battle took place shortly there afterwards. Now, most people, somebody tell you, man, I can't really do the album right now, the feature list, maybe we can work in the future. Most people say, cool, bro, maybe we can work in the future. No hard feelings. I got you. I understand. But not Young Thug. Young Thug goes on his entire tangent of how Kendrick Lamar ain't ish and he won't be ish until he work with this person, that person, that person. He even slanders Kendrick Lamar during this call as well.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why when you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like you ain't like you.
He take everything personal, bro.
It ain't like goddamn Street calling you for a song,
Superstar where? Listen, man, I know rappers live in grand delusion. I know that prison could ruin or discombobulate your perspective, but this right here was foreshadowing that Young Thug was out of his mind and there will be problems later on. If you're running around delusional, if you're Young Thug,
Thug not a superstar? Young Thug not a superstar?
And you're calling yourself a superstar, then obviously you know that you are not well, that you're very sick, and you will run into some issues because you just are not
he's just a star
aware of what's going on, which is probably why on that phone conversation with 21 Savage, right, they're talking about how Young Thug has the power to make or break Gunna's career. How when Young Thug come home, if Young Thug calls Gunna a snitch, his career is over with. We found out that was also delusion.
Yeah.
Because he called Gunna a snitch, and Gunna still had the #1 rap and R&B album in the world. And when Young Thug dropped, he won't do Gunna numbers. But back to this Kendrick Lamar situation, okay? Young Thug considers himself a superstar, which obviously is delusion, which is probably why he don't understand why Kendrick Lamar don't want to do...
Oh, yeah, he's not bigger than... No, I'm sorry. He's a star. But he's not bigger than Kendrick Lamar, though.
A song with him, because you're not a superstar, bro. Superstars in rap is like a handful, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 2 to 3. I'll be real, bro.
Yeah, Drake.
Right, Drake is a superstar. Kendrick is a superstar.
Future.
What? Travis Scott? Maybe Travis. Maybe it's like the superstar.
Future. Put Future up there.
like those are the superstars. Superstars means you could do an arena.
Yeah.
Superstars means, bro, you could drop a merch line and do 50 million in sales like this. That's what a superstar is, bro. Not
I'm a
Young
battery.
Thug.
Like,
Yeah.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song. Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why
Oh
when you
my
do the song,
God.
we lit, nigga, we going number 1 too. Fuck you thinking? You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a
Taking
nigga who
shit so
blessing niggas. That's why
personal, nigga.
them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right.
Right.
Buddy fucking with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake chain? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick, goddamn, put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put
Put
team on.
niggas on. You already. What is niggas talking about? Yeah, what is niggas talking about?
Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that.
And then the beef started, and then you guys to see what real superstardom look like.
Right.
When you're a Young Thug and you're in the business of making microwavable music, then you probably don't understand from like a capitalistic mindset why Kendrick Lamar won't just do 100 different songs with 100 different of these like new.
Playboy Cardi, is that a superstar? That might be a superstar, y'all. That's not even Mike. I think the superstars in rap, Drake, Kendrick, Future, Travis Scott. Let's say Travis Scott. Travis Scott, because if you gotta think about the shoes and Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi. Let's just do some research real quick. Y'all know this is Astral Dior video, bro. We can do whatever the hell we want to do here. We're gonna look at people's numbers. Let's look at how many. Let's look at the play the joint real quick. Kendrick. How many monthly listeners? 75 million. Let's go. Drake, speed run. Drake. How many? 81 million. Okay. Drake, when we said Future. What we got? What we got? 51 million. Okay. Dropped a bit. What's Travis? Okay. 62 million. All right. Last one. Playboy, Cardi. No. Let's then after that we're gonna do 44 million. Okay. Lastly, Young Thug. 27. Still a lot, but yeah. No, I think those are the ones I named. I think that's perfect. Superstars of rap. I think so, right? What we think, y'all?
Up and coming dudes and go number 1 or go top 10 or go top 20 or go top 50 and just run up the bag. But when you're someone who at some point, and I do believe Kendrick and Pop and Drake probably have the same mindset as well, you do care about the art. You do at some point value the art over the income once you get to a certain level of wealth. Kendrick Lamar probably made 100 million. And he's probably content with making 100 million if the art is pure. Mm-hmm. He's probably not okay, or nor do he desire $1 billion if that comes with muddying up the art, muddying up the purity, and just dropping 500 different songs every year with different art. That's not his mission. That's not his goal.
Yeah, he's
Young Thug makes microwavable music. Kendrick Lamar makes evergreen music. Yeah. So he don't understand that. Now, for him to say that Kendrick Lamar hasn't put anybody on, that's just false, man. That's just, that's just a flat out lie. That's defamation, man.
Facts from every, bro, go to listen to GNX. Look at how many names are on there. There's a guy on there named Siete, right? I was, when I was producing and I was doing my thing, I was in LA for a bit. And I remember this A&R had me come to a studio session because he had saw the songs I was doing with No Cap. He was like, oh, rock with those, come pull up XYZ. One was Jay Cinco's friend that passed away that he talks about on there. His name is Damo. I was in the studio doing songs with him. The other guy there was a Compton Compton rapper, and his name was Siete. He's on Kendrick Lamar's album. Mind you, when I met Siete, there was COVID time, so almost 4 years ago. I hadn't heard of Siete, and since then I'll be thinking about, because he was teaching me a little bit about some of the politics of what's it called, California and LA, because he was telling me about the gangs and stuff, like, you know, affiliated. I had a hoodie on that said Playboy. It was a Playboy, just one, and he was telling me about the Playboy Crips and how in certain areas, you know, you might get pushed up on, but as soon as they heard your accent and all that, they would leave you alone, because, you know, so they could tell you that, you know, from here, XYZ, this and that and the third. Once he told me that, I stopped wearing that hoodie though. I was like, nah, I ain't even gonna risk it. But mind you, I hadn't heard from a buddy in a minute, and then one day I just see, I'm like, Siete, this up, and I hear him like, damn. So yeah, he definitely did that.
That's flat out slander. It's just not true. We could go through a list of people that Kendrick Lamar has put on, but even me going through that list, like, does it really matter? I feel like yo, the casual hip hop fan can hear that statement and say, yeah, that's a lie, that's cap. Y'all don't even need me to run through the list for y'all to realize Kendrick Lamar has put on a lot more people, a lot of people. Kendrick Lamar gave Rich the Kid his first ever Billboard entry. And you think that Kendrick Lamar had to hop on a song? You think he had to hop on New Freezer? You think that was a song that made a contributing factor to Kendrick Lamar's legacy? No, he did it to bless Rich the Kid. And because of New Freezer, that gave Rich the Kid momentum. And then his next single, Plug Walk, that made billboards because of Kendrick Lamar. The biggest female artist in the culture, SZA, she credits Dot for changing her life. She credits Kendrick Lamar for giving her biggest moments.
You don't understand. So the first time that Dot changed my life was when it was Star. He included something people he knew what it was for. I thought it was just a jam session. He put me on to the biggest moment of my life. This is also the biggest moment of my life. And he also put me on to. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to y'all. To everybody. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Kendrick
Lamar, homeless. I almost said homeless. Such a damn. Nah, I'm not gonna start the video till I'm getting the word wholesome. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wholesome.
Lamar gave Future and Metro a #1 song last year.
Yeah.
He also gave them the biggest moment in hip hop last year. That's not helping out. Yo, without Kendrick Lamar's Like That verse, look at that like collab album from Metro and Future. Do you think it still hit the same? Do you think it's as successful as it is without Kendrick?
Nah, because we hadn't heard Kendrick in a minute, and he went on there and spazzed on it. So it's still a great song, but when Kendrick went on there, that's when they went different.
Cut it out, bro. Or how about your homie Future? Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Future's first Grammy with The Kings Is Dead. How about GNX? When Kendrick Lamar put on local LA artists and made them household names, gave them top 5 records, gave them Grammy nominations, had their songs playing at the Super Bowl. Now, the argument can be made, bro, he said this before GNX, before the battle. All right, cool. How about Baby Keem? Yo, you could look at the stimulus packages that Kendrick Lamar gave to Baby Keem, and how Kendrick Lamar is responsible for Baby Keem's biggest moments in hip-hop.
Yeah.
And you can say, yo, he helped Baby Keem, right? Yo, he gave him a stimulus. He gave Future a stimulus. He gave a lot of people stimulus. He helped a lot of people, bro. All right, so for Thug to say this is pure hate and nothing else.
Pure hate.
Put somebody on. It's okay to ring you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing, nigga. You ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell, man. He can't sell no fucking ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out.
Some lames.
I truly believe.
This makes me sick. This makes me sad that this is what was going on, bro.
You do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Money Bag.
Why would Kendrick Lamar be on a song with Moneybag?
Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, cause it's gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you. Not the goddamn.
It gotta be drugs, bro. It gotta be drugs. Yo, Thug in that prison, man, hitting that Pookie pipe, man. It gotta be the Pookie pipe, man. Ain't no way Thug with a straight face, no laughing or joking, said that Moneybag, yo, Lil Durk, a song with Moneybagg Yo and Lil Durk would have saved Kendrick Lamar's career and had him trending? Are you stupid? Do you know who Kendrick Lamar is? This man said, "Oh, you trying to get poppin' in the East Coast, do a song with Moneybagg Yo?" Do you not know where Kendrick Lamar blew up first?
Man, say.
The rap world, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Yeah.
players and cool bitches, lit bitches, and players and shit like that fucking with you. Them type of people ain't fucking with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people fucking with you. You gonna get the East Coast fucking. East Coast ain't fucking with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself.
Yo, he was in that prison going through it, bro. That's confirmed. Saying things like this. Yo, bro, you are a young thug talking like this. Like, you have done a lot.
You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody? Bullshit ass king? Like, but it's like, what the hell is you doing? You supposed to be fucking with me, Wham, Dirt. Savvy, you supposed to be fucking with us. You supposed to be calling us like, hey, man, I want y'all young niggas on my album.
Why?
I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know, though. You niggas be crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then his man's in there. Right.
He do the song, though. If you don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
This still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Yeah.
Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures, 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Nigga don't care about all that shit, man. Nobody don't give no fuck about none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million or 2 million likes. You can get out in the next 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What you do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity though, but
It's fake or just fake as hell and bored as hell in prison.
man, have fun with that.
Nah, bro. Young Thug is a Hall of Fame hate. I ain't never
Fake
seen
and
another
bored
man
as
hate
hell,
on another
bro.
man for not posting Instagram pictures, man.
You ain't even posted no picture in so long. You ain't even posted pictures on Instagram. What are you talking about?
Young Thug called Kendrick Lamar a fuck ninja because he don't post no pictures on Instagram. Nah, man. This just goes to show, bro, no matter what you do, man, if ninjas want to hate on you, bro, they gonna find a reason.
Yeah,
man.
oh yeah.
All right, after man, you don't put on nobody, that's not true. Now, you got a problem with him because he don't post pictures on Instagram, bro. Now, obviously, when this audio leaked, people treated this with the buffoonery and foolishness it deserved to get treated with.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is on the timeline clowning Young Thug, talking about how Young Thug is such an idiot and a hater. One user says the zestiest part of that ish was Young Thug saying, "Why don't Kendrick post more on Instagram? Bozo ninjas would hate you for anything." That's a fact, bro. That right there is just peak hatred,
Man.
right? Because why do you care? People are just really laughing at this clownery when Young Thug says, Kendrick never gonna take off until he makes a song with Lil Durk and Money.
Moneybagg Yo. Dirk get on songs, and I rock with Dirk. I rock with Dirk so heavy. Dirk gets on songs with people, and he makes the song, you know, like, oh, hey, Lil Durk on here, yeah. But Dirk don't make, like, he don't, like, when you hear Kendrick on the song, you're like, oh, snap, whoa. Drake get on the song, oh, snap. But that's not the same thing with Dirk. It's like, okay, but hey, I fuck with Dirk. Dirk's on here. That's it. That's all you get. Moneybagg Yo. Not even saying Moneybagg Yo is a bad rapper, but Moneybagg Yo. What about you?
Bag yo, laughing emoji. Cause to think that Young Thug is giving Kendrick Lamar's career advice, as if Young Thug has ever created anybody bigger than Kendrick Lamar, or as if Young Thug himself has had a career as big as Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
And that's
I think his head is so gassed up because because of the things he was doing in Atlanta for like Keed, Gunna, and then everybody was like the internet helped gas his head up too, because you'll see those pictures where it'll be like Young Thug, and then at the bottom everything else it'll say everybody else that's basically just copying Young Thug. The one I've only seen that makes it different would say Future, and then it'll be Young Thug under, and then everybody else is like just basically spawns of them. That you can tell that picture be in his head like, oh, like I done created everybody in Atlanta. Without me, Atlanta wouldn't be. And I'm sure he has put on a lot of people to some extent. Like, you know, you see he be trying to, he had a whole bunch of people with YSL, but it shouldn't matter. Where you go sell them and hoe them anyway?
Now, or even at the point when Young Thug was talking about Kendrick was light years above Young Thug. One user says the most outrageous thing in that whole phone call was Young Thug thinking Kendrick Lamar needs Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and himself to stay lit. Again, I told you about delusion. Him calling himself a superstar was the first sign you needed that Young Thug wasn't well or right in the head. He's a maniac. He's literally foolish. Honestly, too, bro, if you're a Drake, you kind of have to be sitting back looking or listen to that call like, oh, man, right? Because the narrative is... Now, I'm sure Thug had no intention of that particular call getting out there, but when people is pushing narratives like this, so Young Thug wanted a Kendrick feature but couldn't get one, but then said he's not bigger than Drake, then why didn't you get Drake for a feature? Narratives like this have been out here like as of this morning, bro. People have been saying, hold on, bro. If Drake is bigger than Dot, then how come Young Thug wanted his Kendrick feature so much? He had a Drake feature on the album. This 100% has to go down as like the worst post-jail run ever. Young Thug is a PR disaster at this point. I think the only thing that can save Young Thug, honestly, is Young Thug comes out and do a full tell-all interview, man, and just speaks candidly.
An interview and an amazing album. That's what I think. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Like the video, sub up, comment the bitch channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all, bro. We go on.